So how is this Jasmine co-fermented and infused coffee process, you might ask?
You might ask. This coffee is probably my favorite out of the Sumatra. All of them are great, but I think this one really shines. The jasmine flavor like balances with the wet hull processing, the cultivars that they're sourcing in that area. I think everything comes together in this coffee exceptionally well. Like I said, all of them good. Personal preference, I think the jasmine's really, really nice.
I really like the jasmine too, to be honest, because I've always been a fan of jasmine tea. This really reminds me of jasmine tea flavors. They really accomplished something here.
Yeah,
And it's a lot more
absolutely.
subtle than previous years too.
And they use fairly complicated processing method to achieve that precise jasmine flavor. First step is a yeast inoculation to the whole cherry rest, right?
Yeah, while they're putting it in those anaerobic fermentation tanks, they're adding yeast to enhance that fermentation, how to go a little bit faster. The next step after that is in that fermentation, they're also adding jasmine flower. So actual jasmine flowers are being added. So that's the co-fermentation part.
Yeah, to the anaerobic co-fermentation, sealed tanks with the jasmine flower. And then post anaerobic fermentation, prior to the first step of drying, is an infusion.
Yeah, that's right. So they made their own infusion using propylene glycol and dried jasmine flowers. So they steeped those flowers into the liquid and then applied the liquid really lightly over the coffee while it was drying. And then after it was down to about 35% moisture, they did wet hulling process. So this is the perhaps most maximalist sort of processing we know.
Yes. But we've mentioned it's tastefully done. The cup is really balanced. The flavors are really clear. It doesn't feel like the processing itself is covering anything. It feels like it's in addition to a well-grown and processed coffee.
Yeah. And I could honestly drink like a full cup of this, but you could also add it to like a blend to add a little bit of jasmine in there. But yeah, I could drink this straight just the way it is. Yeah.
Really delicious coffee. Very fun coffee.